The Eggstraordinary Chicken Eggsperiment. Once upon an excruciatingly sunny day, in a small town called Eggsville, there lived a crazy scientist named Ted. Ted was not your ordinary scientist. He was obsessed with the age-old question that had baffled humans for centuries. What exactly came first, the chicken or the egg? He was determined to find the answer through his Eggstraordinary chicken experiments. Ted had dedicated his life to exploring every possible angle to solve this conundrum. His lab was filled with extensive equipment, eggcel scopes, and extra-large incubators, all used for conducting his extraordinary experiments. One day, Ted had an eggsepiphany. He believed that if he could somehow manipulate the genes of a chicken, he could perhaps explain the origin of the egg. Ted began to work eggscessively, day and night, on his eggsciting new project. He started by collecting egg samples from various chicken breeds, hoping to find a common genetic link. Ted would meticulously examine each egg under his eggcel scope, searching for clues. His efforts began to pay off as he discovered a peculiar genetic marker that seemed to be present in every chicken egg. Ted's experiment started to gain traction in the scientific community. His peers began to take notice and provided him with extra funding and resources to continue his research. Ted's expertise had made him quite famous, and he was now known as the Eggstraordinary Chicken Eggsperiment expert. As Ted's experiments grew more and more extensive, he found himself on the verge of a breakthrough. He had successfully exposed the genetic marker in a live chicken, and now it was time to examine the results. He carefully placed the chicken in an extra-large incubator, and after a tense waiting period, the moment of truth arrived. The incubator door opened slowly, and there before Ted's very eyes was an extraordinary sight, a chicken with a beautiful golden eggshell pattern on its feathers. Ted could hardly believe his eyes, as this chicken seemed to hold the answer to his lifelong question. He named the chicken Eggspatina. While the Eggstraordinary Chicken Experiment didn't exactly solve the question of what came first, the chicken or the egg, it did bring a new egg-citing discovery to the world. Ted continued his explorations, always pushing the boundaries of scientific knowledge, and he would forever be known for his extraordinary dedication to finding the truth. And as for Eggspatina, she went on to lay many more golden patterned eggs, becoming a beloved mascot for Ted's ongoing experiments, reminding us all that sometimes the answer to life's greatest questions can be found in the most extraordinary places. And often, as both Ted and his chicken will tell you, those places are always on the other side of the road.